Live from WTVO Rockford and your home team. Eyewitness News at 6 starts now.
Rockford police release a few more details about yesterday's shooting of a teenager. While he recovers in the hospital, they're still searching for who's responsible.
The State Line College expands its sports footprint. Players say the new baseball and softball fields will be a home run.
And a Rockford nonprofit hopes today helps it make a difference in the community. Staff members share their Giving Tuesday goals.
Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Eric Wilson. A teenager's in the hospital after a Rockford shooting.
We told you yesterday that just before 4, Rockford police found the 15-year-old boy in an alley near Post Avenue and Sherman Streets in the Churchill's Grove neighborhood. The teenager had been shot in the head and stomach. He was taken to the hospital where he's listed in critical but stable condition. Police have not named a suspect. If you have any information about this incident, contact Rockford Police or Crime Stoppers.
A Rockford man faces more charges after he's accused of a second burglary. According to police, Manuel Laredo tried to break into a garage on Welty Avenue, but the homeowner scared him away. Investigators say Laredo also damaged property on Welty and broke into a car on Rural Street near Guilford Road. The 29-year-old is in the Winnebago County Jail. He faces new charges of burglary to a motor vehicle and felony criminal damage, along with theft and criminal trespass. Freeport police seized 2 guns from a minor. Earlier this month, officers conducted a search warrant at a residence on North Cherry Avenue. They found 2 semi-automatic pistols and other gun paraphernalia. One of those pistols had an illegal switch that made it fire as a fully automatic weapon. Investigators say the suspect is a 17-year-old boy who lived there. He'll be processed through the juvenile court system.
New information's released on the man charged with shooting an Illinois state trooper last month. Cristobal Santana is charged with attempted murder and is also a suspect in the murder of his ex-girlfriend, a Chicago teacher who was shot and killed last month. Santana is also accused of stealing his identity from a man in Kansas. A Cook County court filing revealed Santana legally changed his name in 2019. His real name is Darrell Rice II, from Evanston. The original Cristobal Santana says he received multiple calls for loans and some of the crimes Rice committed.
Illinois gun safety advocates plan their legislative agenda for next year, but gun rights groups say not so fast. Illinois has passed a series of major gun law reforms in the past year. Advocates are pushing for more. They discussed concepts like better stolen gun tracking, mental health resources, and reporting requirements. Gun rights groups argue ongoing legal battles could slow progress.
It's doing its job in terms of immediately hitting at what could be an immediate crisis in violence. But what we also need to do is that long-term sustainable work. And that honestly, that requires more of us to have the political imagination to take it to the next step.
Once that decision is made, I think that's going to have a pretty consequential effect on quite a few gun laws that are presently on the books.
It's not clear how much longer those legal challenges will last. The final hurdle could be the U.S. Supreme Court.
2 Rockford University athletic teams are stepping up their game. This morning, the university held a groundbreaking ceremony for new baseball and softball fields.
Taylor Castro learned about these state-of-the-art facilities. Taylor, administrators believe the impact goes beyond student athletes.
Eric, Mimi, this was highly anticipated. These teams finally have a place to call home. The current fields weren't up to par, and for safety reasons, the university worked out deals to play at other facilities. The baseball team practiced at Sports Corps and held its home games at the Rockford Rivet Stadium. The softball team played its games at Sports Corps, where there are turf fields. That's about a 25-minute drive from campus. Now there will be turf fields with new fencing and dugouts just outside. It means so much to these athletes.
Finally having a home field that we can call our own, that we're not renting from someone, that we're not like, oh, this isn't great. No, it's going to be fantastic, and I know for a fact I'm going to remember that moment for the rest of my life.
Construction starts on Monday, and if the winter weather cooperates, the fields will be completed in time for the season. I'll have more tonight at 10. Mimi?
All right, thanks, Taylor. Work on a Rockford road should be complete by the end of the week. The Broadway Road Diet is a traffic safety initiative that will narrow that stretch of the road. The goal is to reduce speeding. Starting tomorrow, crews will be pavement marking from 22nd Street to Eastgate Parkway. That will require temporary traffic lane shifts and a reduction in speed. City workers warn there could be major traffic delays during this time.
Central Illinois' biggest interstate project ever will slow down for winter. It's a $285 million project. The Illinois Department of Transportation says it's happy with the progress so far. IDOT's replacing outdated Clover interchanges and S-curve on and off ramps. Engineers say the colder weather freezes the ground, making work impractical.
It takes time to do things the right way, and we're going to do things the right way out here and make sure that it's a good product, like I said before, because I want my kids and grandkids and your kids and grandkids to come through here and be able to navigate it safely and be proud of what's going on out here.
IDOT says it should have 2 exchanges between 57 and 74 open by next fall. All lanes on interstates will remain open over the winter.
Well, we're going through a cold snap right now, but soon winter weather will be here to stay for a while. And mechanics say now is the time to get your car prepared. Cold temperatures can cause serious problems with your vehicle if not dealt with correctly. One repair shop owner says winter safety starts with the tires.
This time of year, it's actually tire pressures, because like I say, for about every 7.5 degrees of temperature drop, you'll lose 1 psi of air pressure. So if the last time it was checked and it's 80 degrees and now it's 30 degrees, you're going to drop considerably. So just the tire pressure is getting set back up for the ambient temperature drop is the crucial thing.
They say it's also a good idea to get your car checked out by a mechanic before the weather gets too bad.
The Tuesday after Thanksgiving, also known as Giving Tuesday, is part of a global movement to promote generosity and community activism.
Our Blake Dietz spoke with Rockford Rescue Mission to learn more about how important Giving Tuesday and the holiday season are to their goals. Blake?
Yeah, Eric and Mimi, Giving Tuesday is a significant day during a critical time for nonprofits like the Rockford Rescue Mission, as needs for their services continue to grow.
This is traditionally the busy season of donations and giving, Thanksgiving, Christmas, year-end, and we have seen a increase in need actually at the mission. We're serving over 160 men, women, and children each night here at the mission.
One of those served by the mission is David Connolly, who initially came for help with alcohol addiction. Today, Connolly works for the mission's facilities department.
For me personally, listen, without the mission, I don't know where I'd be right now today. So, you know, any donation that the mission gets, not only the mission appreciates, but really there's so many guys and women that come through the program that, you know, their life is changed by just coming here. And I'm literally grateful for the mission, and without any donations and everything, none of this would happen, you know.
The mission will host its 2024 An Evening for Hope telethon on January 25th, broadcast right here on WTVO. Eric, Mimi?
Thanks, Blake. A local hospital gives to those in need by making sure everyone is warm this winter. Rockford's UW Health Swedish American Hospital is recognizing Giving Tuesday by leaving out winter clothing. Staff hung 250 bags on the hospital's perimeter fence. That's the highest number the effort's ever had. The items are packaged by size and free for anyone in need to take. This is a family affair for the program's coordinator. She and her mom make hats that go into the bags.
So each bag contains a hat, glove, and scarf, and we just try to help keep them warm, especially on a chilly day like today. I usually put them out in the morning, and by the time I leave in the afternoon, they're all gone. So it's a wonderful, like, it makes you feel good, like you're doing something great for the community, and people feel good about taking an item and keep themselves warm.
This is the 8th year UW Health has participated in Giving Tuesday. They're always looking for donations. To find out how you can help, look for this story at mystateline.com.
There are just a few more days to recognize a remarkable woman who gives back to our community. You can nominate someone who's made a difference in self-achievement, community contribution, or family impact. Just scan the flow code there on your screen or click on the community tab on our website to submit their story by Thursday.
A state program celebrates small businesses across Illinois.
Coming up, we'll share if any local businesses are featured in this year's Illinois Made Gift Guide.
And coming up tonight at 10, a local community college highlights its early childhood education program. We'll hear from administrators about the need in our area.
Our temperatures this morning got down into the low teens. Some places dropped into the single digits. We didn't warm much with the sunshine this afternoon, but We begin a warming trend tomorrow. Find out if that'll bring any precipitation with it. Coming up here in the First Warn forecast a little later.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team with Eric Wilson, Mimi Murphy, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
A program aimed at spotlighting the best of Illinois celebrates a major milestone. Governor J.B. Pritzker met with this year's small business inductees to the Illinois Made program. This year's class is a record-setting 48 businesses. The Office of Tourism started the program in 2016 as a way to showcase the state's best offerings to tourists and residents, helping grow local economies throughout Illinois.
And I hope that people will get outside the Chicago area if you live here and travel the state of Illinois and visit these businesses, because they're selected for a reason, because their products, their services are second to none.
One state-line business made the Illinois Made Holiday Gift Guide this year, and that's the Norwegian, a restaurant in Rockford. They are once again planning their snow market that will run December 15th through the 17th. Firehouse Coffee and Rockford Roasting Company have made it on past gift guides.
We're just a few days away from December, but we're already looking ahead to summer with a sneak peek at what to expect at next year's Old Settlers Days.
Baby, stay on your side of that county line, 'cause you got your friends, darling, I've got mine. I heard you're in town, been riding around with somebody new, you're probably burning it down.
Chase Matthew will headline the first day of the festival on June 13th in Rockton. He's most known for his viral hit Country Line, getting more than 180 million streams. Rockton Lions Club will host the charity fundraiser for the 25th year, and of course, you can expect all those carnival rides, fresh food, beer tent, a 5K run, and parade. Tickets go on sale Monday, December 4th, 7 in the morning. Early bird sales for the 4-day concert passes are $65 through December 11th, and they'll go up to $75. Single day tickets are available from $20 to $30 depending on the day.
Our cold weather stretch continues as temperatures stay in the 20s today.
Yes, summer is far from everybody's mind right now. Coming up, Candace tells us when the state line could see a bit of a warm-up.
Now, your First Warn weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, we've got plenty of cloud cover overhead for us here this evening, and we'll continue to see those clouds as we go throughout the night tonight. Our temperatures today climbing into the low 20s, unfortunately, for us this afternoon, as we've held on to a southerly breeze. That wind continues at about 10 to 15 miles per hour here for us tonight. Temperatures are dropping back through the low 20s and upper teens. Wind chills are in the single digits, and with that, we'll hang on to those single digit chills here as we go through the night. Temperatures kind of right where they are right now, but it'll gradually climb a bit here as we look into the start of tomorrow. Reason being, we've got a southwesterly wind that'll stay with us, and also cloud cover that continues to thicken up. Temperatures tomorrow are going to climb into the 30s. We'll see those numbers make it into the upper 30s for the afternoon, but we'll hold on to that southwesterly wind at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Part of the reason why we're going to see that warm front just to the west of us. Out ahead of that, we've got the cloud cover, but our atmosphere is fairly dry, so not expecting any precipitation to come down with that. Temperatures behind the front today warmed into the 30s across the plains. You can actually see a lot of that warmth there stretching from Des Moines, even in Sioux Falls, 45, Grand Isle, Nebraska, 52, and staying in the 50s. Now, we're not going to get that warm in the next couple of days, but our temperatures will gradually climb just a bit here over the next 24 hours or so. You've got a lot of lake effect snow coming in on the other side of the Great Lakes through Michigan. Same thing here out towards portions of Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York, actually dealing with quite a bit of lake effect snow over the last 24 to 36 hours. We are going to stay pretty much precipitation free for tonight and for all of the day tomorrow. Our next storm system off to the west over the west coast, out over the Pacific. You can kind of see that dip in the jet stream and that counterclockwise spin. That is our next low pressure system that'll work closer to us here by the time we get to the end of the week. What's going to happen, we've got two branches of the jet stream, northern branch and southern branch. Sometimes these branches come together and they can produce a fairly significant storm system or a strengthening storm system. Doesn't look like that is going to be the case with this one. These two will kind of act separately. So the northern branch, we've got a cold front that comes down during the day on Thursday. In the southern branch of the jet stream, we get an area of low pressure that develops over Texas, and for the most part, it'll pass to the south of us. Now, this does have a lot of moisture associated with it, and that moisture will work up into central and some of northern Illinois late Thursday into Friday. Now, there is going to be cold air associated with that front, so along the leading edge here, we could see a couple of snow showers potentially late Thursday into Friday, but doesn't look like it'll be anything significant, and really the bulk of that precipitation may actually bypass us to the south during that time. After that, pattern gets a little more active, so we could see a couple systems work through. Nothing major at this point, more so of a nuisance kind of cold rain coming in for the weekend and early next week. So notice our temperatures will climb here as we go through the night tonight. We're in the upper 30s. Futurecast brings us into the low 40s. I think because temperatures to the west with that front we're still in the 30s, we'll stay in the upper 30s just given the fact that our numbers will be starting off right around 20 degrees. We'll maintain a little more of a mild weather pattern going Wednesday night into Thursday. We are in the low 40s for Thursday afternoon. Notice our wind shifting around to the north and northwest. Next 7 days look like this. We're at 42 on Thursday, down to 38 briefly on Friday. Overnight lows will be a lot warmer than what we've experienced here these last couple of nights. We'll maintain the 40s here for Saturday, Sunday, also holding on to a chance of precipitation Friday night into Saturday, and then Saturday night into Sunday, and then again early next week.
40s look great. Thanks, Candace.
Scott's in next with sports. One clutch play made the difference between a win and a loss last night for the Bears. Scott looks back on that.
And Patrick Kane is ready to play hockey again. Scott will tell us which team the former Blackhawks joining.
Now sports with sports director Scott Leber.
There was a lot of good and a lot of bad in the Bears' win last night at Minnesota. A lot of the good, at least on the defensive side, could possibly be attributed to the bad play of Vikings quarterback Josh Dobbs. Justin Fields had some good moments and some bad. He completed his first 12 passes thanks to a conservative short passing game. He had some nice runs, but he also fumbled the ball away twice and missed some open receivers. But he did deliver in crunch time with that 36-yard pass to DJ Moore and set up Cairo Santos' game-winning field goal. With that catch, Moore went over the 1,000-yard mark in receiving this season.
He had a great bounce back. You know, he had to fumble and then he came back like a true leader does, and somebody on rise as a young quarterback to just block that out and make that throw.
With 5 games still to go, Moore can break Brandon Marshall's single-season receiving record of 1,508 yards by averaging 100 receiving yards a game. The Ice Hogs are playing some good, consistent hockey. Consistency is the key. They've claimed 10 of a possible 12 points in the last 6 games. They've won the majority of those. They have remained steady despite losing Joey Anderson and Cole Gutman to the Blackhawks. They want to keep this pace up going into a 2-game weekend this week at Manitoba.
It's been good the last couple of weeks here in terms of structure as a group. Different guys in and out of the lineup, and guys have been coming in. Has done a really good job of just stepping up to the plate.
Yeah, it's good to see. I think beginning of the season we started off good, and then we got back to 500. So I think that was a little learning curve on every night. It's going to take a good effort. So it's good to see this last little stretch here streaking up.
Corey Perry is done as a Chicago Blackhawk. He's been waived. The Blackhawks say violated his contract by engaging in conduct that is unacceptable. Perry wasn't much of a factor in this season anyway, and he had been on a leave of absence the last couple of weeks. Patrick Kane's ready to suit up and play hockey again now that he's been rehabbed from a hip surgery. According to reports, he's going to sign with the Red Wings. That's a blow for Blackhawks fans seeing Kaner in red. He didn't show much last year after he joined the Rangers, so we'll see if he has much left in the tank now that he's healthy, but he is 35 years old. Looks like the White Sox have their replacement for Tim Anderson at shortstop. They've signed free agent Paul DeYoung to a 1-year deal. The former Cardinal has been one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball the past several years. He doesn't hit much, though. His career batting average is .229. That's sports. We'll be right back.
First Wrist-worn interactive radar brought to us by Rockford Auto Glass and More. We've got some cloud cover out there now. We are going to stay dry for at least the next couple of days. Could see a chance for some showers return here once we get into the evening hours on Thursday. But for tonight, partly mostly cloudy skies. It's a colder one. Temperatures have fallen back into the teens. Wind chills are in the single digits. So bundle up if you are heading out here this evening. We'll see temperatures warm just a bit into tomorrow, low 20s, 39 for the afternoon as we hold on to a few clouds. Chance for a late day shower Thursday, maybe mixing with a couple of snow showers into Friday and then staying active next week.
Thanks, Candace.
And thanks for watching. Have a good night.
Stay safe.